RCB for life, yeah. Titanic is basically when the body actually sinks right into the sambar.
Sambar, yeah.
Separate is basically when they give the body separately and then they have the sambar separately. But I was first like... Lighter tobacco from your heart, dear. My heart is fully fired. Correct, no? Stick my photo on your heart, baby. Use some glue, stick G. Sir, one selfie, sir, please, sir, one selfie, sir, please. Yenappa, you are married to a Bengaluru girl, but you are coming and not meeting a Ramurthy uncle. Next time, see you. Kamalji, I would love to meet you. I'm a huge fan of yours, and I must say, you were hot then and you're hot now as well.
Hi, this is Sheetal. Welcome to a brand new episode of Oof, It's Hot. Joining me today, we have an actor, a comedian, a host. He's also been part of the radio industry. He's also a social media star. And I want to start off by asking him, is there anything that you can't do? But before that, let's welcome the man with full of life and laughter, the one and only Danish Sait. Hi.
Hi, thank you very much. Yeah, I think the only thing I'm not good at is playing cricket, but I hang around the cricket. No, yeah, I hang around a cricket team, I make content with them, it just makes me so happy, that's all. I don't want to play the sport because I think, see, there's a lot to learn from sports people. So I pick up all the good things from them. I think they're very chill and they're all very disciplined and very nice. I pick up all the good things from there except for the sport. Let them play that. Let them play.
And who's the most chill person that you've met from the team?
Oh, to be honest with you, so out of everybody that I know, a friend that I have very close to my heart is Harshal.
Okay.
He's an incredible guy. Very worldly as well as very good at what he does. So it's great interacting with him. And of course, I mean, I've been privy to greatness at very close quarters. Yeah. Be it my interactions with Virat Kohli or AB de Villiers or Chris Gayle or Faf du Plessis. Basically the RCB team, I think I've always said that it's an incredible opportunity and I'll forever be indebted to this gentleman called Nikhil Sosle, who's a very dear friend, for getting me on board about 10 years ago to do something called Mr. Nags.
Nags, yeah.
And we were also young, we had no idea what it would turn out to be, and the way it's turned out now, and we're in our 10th year, it's incredible.
Yeah, true. RCB for life.
RCB for life, yeah.
Okay, before we start with the questions, what is your spice tolerance level like?
I'm a white man. A little bit of spice and I start to cry.
Oh, then this is going to be super fun. I can vouch for it already. Can you just see the sauces kept here?
Yeah.
Yeah. How spicy do you think they are on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know. The way you described this, I'm assuming they're at about 11.
Yeah, about 100.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So what we're going to do now is, you just have to take a nacho chip, dip it in, and eat, and then I'm going to ask you the question.
Okay.
And you have to answer it while eating.
And do I have to go in the order that is there?
No, you can choose whichever sauce you want.
Can you help me?
With the most spicy or least spicy?
No, the least spicy one.
I think you can start with this. No, you can start with this.
Okay,
yeah.
let's go.
And when I say dip, you have to really dip it in.
Okay, it's not like
not just a touch.
It can't be a touch.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're from Bangalore, right? So dip, sambar, chutney, idli.
Yeah, like the Titanic version of it. So somebody once said this at a shop I was at.
Okay.
Sir, vadi Titanic athwa separate?
Really?
Yeah, Titanic is also good once in a while, but
not always.
Yeah, I would prefer the separate one. Yeah.
Okay, let's start. Your videos went viral during the pandemic, right? And do you feel a sense of pressure? You mentioned that you don't take that pressure.
Also, the only videos I ever made, to be honest.
Yeah.
Before that, I did a lot of prank calls when I was on radio. I never made videos really. The only videos I made were with RCB, and those would go viral every now and then. Yeah. But personally, on my own Instagram handle was only during. I remember 2020. I was sitting at home. I was bored as hell, and I was like, I'm a doer. I cannot be sitting down idle. I need to start working. And whatever I had at home, I started using and making these videos.
Yeah. Do you feel a sense of pressure now? Because again, you said audience expects you to make good content.
No, I don't feel the pressure.
And do the numbers matter?
No, they don't. Because I think when you keep doing it for this long, I think at one point you kind of get I won't say, you get kind of you're kind of aware of what the process is. You know exactly what happens when you put a video up, what happens when the response comes back. And I've been doing this on the internet now for some
way too long.
14 years,
Yeah.
13 years. Like I used to upload my prank calls on SoundCloud
Yeah.
and then share that link onto Facebook at that point. So I've been at this for a while now.
Right.
To be honest, there's no pressure of
yeah.
numbers and things like that. Sometimes, of course, if the numbers aren't great, it's feedback.
But do you get affected by it?
I don't. No. I don't get affected by it. It's feedback. That means the audience is watching it and they're not sharing it, which means the video is not connecting with them. As simple as that. Which means you make another video that will connect with them. It's as simple as that. It's just feedback for me. It's not like I go into a shell and I sit down and procrastinate over that one video. It's not. I'm not that attached to.
But it's so rare for a creator to say this, because usually we often hear people say that numbers matter because probably that gets you more work is what's there in their mind.
No, I think even with work, when you say in terms of brand work, I think it's again down to creativity and what you're doing.
Content,
Yeah, because you're working with a brand, and at the end of the day, you're in the service business.
Right.
It is being a part of the service industry. Like especially with what we do, I have somebody talking business. I don't talk business, but when it comes to taking the creative right through, right from the point of taking the brief to writing the script to making sure that it's shot and presented to the client and sold back, which is essentially client servicing. I do the servicing myself, along with the creatives on the side.
Yeah.
So we almost function like an organization, but it's a lot of fun doing that. But we know that at the heart of it, the customer is supposed to go back happy because we are in the service business. That's the fundamental, the core of our business and the way we work.
Wow, that's amazing.
Because see, look, to be honest, when I don't even know how many followers I had during the lockdown.
Yeah.
But even when the followers grew, it's not like it's changed me. I'm not doing anything different. It's not like I'm doing anything different than what I did then. It's just that this has become mainstay now. As simple as that. Before that, I had a mainstay in radio for 10 years. And I said I quit at a point when I was tired and didn't want to do it anymore. Right now, I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, we'll talk about it in just a bit, but we move on to the next sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're going to play a small game now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give you some Hindi songs. Okay. And you have to translate it in English for me and make it as funny as possible.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Spicy? Not so spicy?
It is spicy.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. We'll start off with a very easy song. Sari ke fall sa, kabhi match kiya re.
That's already in English.
No, but still, completely I want you to do it in English.
Like a sari fall, I caught you.
Okay, kabhi chhod diya dil.
At times I let my heart go.
Kabhi catch kiya re.
And at times I caught my heart.
Your heart.
Your heart, your heart.
But good one. Yeah. We move. Next one.
This one's already so much.
Yeah, that's why I started off with the easy one. No, now comes the major one, tough one.
What's
yeah?
a tough one?
Okay. Ek garam chai ki pyali ho. I want you to like make the whole song, okay?
A hot cup of tea, please.
Koi usko pilane wali ho.
And a lady to get me going.
Chahe gori ho ya kali ho.
Doesn't matter if you're black or white.
Okay. सीने से लगाने वाली हो.
Just want to be in a bosom.
Okay, good one.
Translation, yeah?
Yeah, translation. Straight cut to cut.
Translation.
Okay. Next one.
Yeah.
बीड़ी जलाइले जिगर से पिया. जिगर माँ बड़ी आग है.
Lighter tobacco from your heart, dear. My heart is fully fired. Correct, no?
Fab. I didn't expect you to sing
full
it.
Of fire. My heart is full of fire.
Fire. Fab. Yeah, amazing. Okay, next one. मेरे फोटो को सीने से यार चिपका ले सैया फेविकॉल से.
Stick my picture.
Sing it now. Now that you've set the standard so high, you have to sing it.
Stick my photo, stick my photo, baby. Wait. Yeah, stick my photo, oh baby. No, सीने से.
सीने से, हाँ. Stick it on your heart, basically.
Stick my photo on your heart, baby. use some glue stick G or something like that. Let's say, use some glue stick baby.
Fevicol, yeah.
Fevicol, yeah.
Fab. Okay, and the last one in this segment.
Yeah.
Ye kali kali aankhein.
These black eyes.
Ye gore gaal.
These white. Yeah, usually cheeks are red.
Red, yeah. But this is gore gaal.
Okay. These white cheeks.
Ye tikhi nazre.
Your spicy eyes.
Ye hirni jaisi chaal.
Your peacock-like style.
Deer, not peacock.
What hirni is a deer?
Hirni,
Is
yeah,
it?
deer. Yeah, I think
Is
so.
it a hirni a peacock?
It's a peacock? Deer, yeah. See?
It's fine. In my world, it's a peacock.
Peacock.
It's fine. Doesn't matter.
You are amazing in this game, yeah.
Thank
Too
you.
good.
Thank you.
Usi baat pe, we move on to the next sauce.
Yeah. Do you want to recommend which one?
Now it's up to you. I mean, this wasn't that spicy, right?
It wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't. Thank
try,
you.
We'll go from this.
Okay. Let's go.
Like dip it.
See, I've dipped it. Yeah. See, I've dipped it.
Yeah. Okay. Talking about the movie, how did you audition for it? Don't cry. Can we have some tissues?
No, I'm good. My audition has been going on for the last 14 years, if I'm right. From the time I started working, I got lucky. Basically, Lijo, I think, ended up seeing something of mine. I don't know what he saw.
Okay.
You
never asked him?
I have asked him, what did you see in me? And he laughed, so I don't know. That's not a very conclusive answer.
Yeah.
And he laughed. He said, good, do it. That's what I said. Okay, cool. Never gave me I will ask him when I meet him next time. But yeah, he sent me a presentation while I was in Australia covering the T20 World Cup. You know, that very cool collaboration which I did with the India, Pakistan and Bangladesh team.
Yes.
It was around then that I got a call from him. And I called my wife, I told her. And Sudeep sir was sitting with me, Kicha Sudeep sir. I told him, and even he was very happy for me. He said, good, you should do it. You know, relax and enjoy it and so on and so forth. And he said, focus and do it nicely. So what I did was, in the following period, of course, I went through a few acting workshops and, you know, Lijo had asked me to watch a lot of hyena videos.
Okay.
So I watched hyena videos. At one point I was like, why am I watching hyena videos? But it was
for the character.
I guess, because when I got on set one day, we were shooting and he just walked up to me in the middle of a shot and went, you know that hyena videos I asked you to watch? I'm like, yeah. He said, do the laughter, and walked away.
And did you do it?
I did, but I was first like, I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Because I had to do it because the take was going to start then, right? So I managed to wing it through. So it was great fun. Yeah, so he sent me a presentation and I saw that presentation and I called him back and he said, I want you to do this. And I said, my pleasure, thank you. It's truly, I mean, it's an opportunity that I will always be grateful to you for. And that's it. I went to Cochin, I met him. Then we started doing a lot of, you know, workshops. His ADs would follow up. In fact, it's the first time I think in my life I grew a beard. There was a period, you know, in my Instagram videos where I have a beard, and the beard was there because his ADs would call up and follow up.
For the beard?
Have
my
you
God.
shaved?
Okay.
Have you trimmed it? And I'd be like, no, I promise you I haven't. And then we got to shoot. So Jan, Feb, March we were shooting, and I had actually made a conscious decision.
Okay.
Saying I will not do anything on the internet in that period. And
was that particularly hard for you because you're so used to putting out videos on a regular basis?
You know, the thing is, I never had real withdrawal because I got into it with a sense of, look, I'm also, you know, I think it's the benefit of being a little older.
Okay.
That I'm not now trying to kind of like just constantly multitasking is not what I need to do.
Right.
I think it's also the age and the maturity that comes with that, and I just wanted to do something breaking away from the norm of what I've done this far.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
So I was like, okay, let's break the mold and let's see if I can just do this with complete focus and attention and not do anything else.
Also, was it because of the look that you have? Can you tell us a little about the look?
Yeah, so at one point, of course, I had to kind of go half and half in the film. They shaved my head half and my beard half. Obviously, that was a deterrent, but I don't think that was the reason why I never did stuff. Like, it started out Jan onwards, I barely did anything. Nothing, in fact.
Yeah.
There was no branded work, there was no personal content going up, there was nothing. because I wanted to just give it my all.
Yeah.
Very similar to what I did in 2020 when I was sitting at home in the lockdown. And that's the only thing I did.
Yeah.
Right? And I thought, okay, let me just do this and let's see where this goes. And it was hugely helpful because I just realized I wasn't. Look, I'm not going to say other work is a distraction, that's also work, but I just felt more connected to doing one thing.
At that point of the time.
At that point in time. And look, I'll be honest with you, right? On the internet, I've been doing content for a while now.
Yeah.
It's been a really long time, especially for the crowd that's back at home in Bengaluru. They've heard me on prank calls, they've seen videos, they've seen me as Mr. Nags. There was a point in life when I thought I had to be out there every day to remain in collective psyche and collective memory. And then at one point I just went, if whatever I've done so far isn't enough to keep me afloat even when I'm not doing something, then I've done nothing right in the last 15 years. And I had to give myself a little more credit than that and say, okay, even if I don't do something, the audience is there. They know who I am. I know how they are. We are a community that's literally, they've seen me grow.
They've seen you grow, yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So especially in back at home, when I go out or when I'm at an airport, no one's thronging me, but it's more like a, hey, how are you doing? Yeah, it's very like, hey, how are you doing, right? And it's a great vibe to be like, just, hi, how are you? You know, hi uncle, hi auntie, hi sir, hi ma'am, whatever. And people are very nice. So I realized I should give myself and them more credit. Like there's got to be more trust that I got to put into this.
In the audience,
Yeah, and I did that, right? And I did that. And 3 months later, I came back. IPL was back on. And
back to work
and back to work.
Doing things,
back to doing things that I do, and life just continues from there.
That's fantastic. I want you to take another bite and move on to the next one. How is it working with Mohanlal sir? I mean, was it a dream?
I mean, that's the thing, right? When you dream of something and when it happens, then it's a dream come true. But what if you don't even dream about it? Like,
that's a nice way to put it,
What if you're just too much of an underdog in your own head?
Like this would never happen.
Yeah, you know, like this will never happen. Like, I'm not going to dream about something that I will never even be able to achieve. So when this happened, and then when I got to work with him, he's an incredible human being. I mean, you're talking about somebody who has the tagline of being the complete actor. Right? That's him. That's him. Right? So when you're doing anything around him, you're constantly like, okay, of course, and I say this, Lijo's approval is critical. It's important. It's very important. He's the director, right? And then you finish a take and you're looking at sir, like, can you please approve it? Right?
That's the expectation.
And then there are huge.
Does he acknowledge?
He did. He was very sweet with me. He did tell me that I saw portions of yours and you've done well. And I immediately called. I called my wife and I was like, geez, this just happened. He just said this, and she was like, that's a huge deal.
That's a huge deal.
It meant a lot to me. But when you see someone like him, it personifies the fact that it doesn't matter how many times you've done it, it doesn't matter how many times you've been successful. When you show up on set, it's a new day, it's a new shot, and you got to still give it your all. In my career, I've seen greatness at very close quarters. You know, be it with the cricketers that I've met, be it with the great Mr. Puneet Rajkumar, God bless his soul. Be it Mr. Mohanlal, or be it Sudeep sir, with whom I had a wonderful time in Australia. There's something about these people that makes them larger than life.
Beyond the work that they've done, beyond the acting and everything else.
Right? And I think it's a lot to do with the people that they are. I remember one of the days we finished a day shoot, and we were sitting around Lal sir, and Lal sir was just telling us stories from his days and his travels and so on and so forth. It was just so, incredible to just
just you get mesmerized. I mean,
just hearing you
Yeah,
speak, right?
yeah.
And you have to say it, like you know, I'd be. It's honestly like quite a privilege to be there and just listen.
Very
And at the same time, he's also interested in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
He's very curious. How do you do this content?
Yeah.
How is it you write every day?
Wow.
Is it? How do you think of things?
Things,
You know,
yes.
it's
Even they're so curious about
he's
these
cu-
things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it's
that's
just
what.
curiosity,
Right? It was
yeah.
a great conversation.
Conversation, yeah.
So I had a great time. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, it was an incredible experience working with him, and I hope that I get
Yeah.
many more such experiences.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed.
let's manifest that. Okay, moving on to the last one. We love your characters on social media, right? I'm not going to ask you which is your favorite character.
That's
but
tough. They're all my children.
They're all your
I can't
children.
pick,
Yeah.
I can't pick one child over the other.
So I'm going to give you a situation, okay, and you'll have to make all of us laugh here.
That is a lot of pressure. That's
Yeah.
exactly what the
That's a
previous
lot.
interviewer said. Do people ask you to make people laugh? And I said, no, people are normal.
That's the thing.
So you're a like you ask questions,
Yeah.
right? Why don't you show me like some journalism right now?
No, you have. Okay, listen. This
Okay,
is
I
a
do.
request from
Tell.
people. That's why
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Who are these people?
On social media, your audience only.
Okay.
Okay, so if Jaya
Ah.
came to Bombay and she was lost on the
Oh,
streets of
God.
Bombay, okay, in 30 seconds, what would she do? What would she say?
She'd basically be like, इधर बॉम्बे में आके मैं पूरा घूम गई, मेरे को कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा, मैं वर्ली में है, फिर भी मेरे को पूरा आंखों में अंधेरी है, कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा.
Fab.
Yeah. That is me all the time.
And the last one.
That is me all the time. Every time I come here, I'm always.
You're lost. Okay, so Jaya is you.
I've been coming to Mumbai for so many years. Till today, I'm a tourist. Eternal tourist time in the city.
Okay, last one. Okay, we'll do the spiciest sauce.
Please, yeah, don't want.
Okay, I'll be a little nicer to
Yeah.
you. We'll go with this.
Okay.
So again, I'm going to take a few names of the stars, celebs. In whichever character you want, you can just like tell them a line. Okay, starting off with Virat Kohli. What would you tell him? In a character.
Peace. See you during IPL, my friend. Love you.
Ranveer Singh.
Yenappa, you are married to a Bengaluru girl, but you are coming and not meeting a Ramurthy uncle. Next time, see you.
Nice. Anushka Sharma.
Peace. See you during IPL. Love your husband and you.
Okay. Shivraj Kumar.
Sir, namaskara. Tumba dodda abhimani.
Sweet. Kamal Hassan.
Kamalji, I would love to meet you. I'm a huge fan of yours, and I must say you were hot then and you're hot now as well.
Perfect.
See,
And
Didi madam works.
Didi works.
Yeah, because
Didi
she's been
always
around, no? She's
Yeah.
seen. He's hot then.
She's
hot
seen
now.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the last one, Rajnikant.
I'm thinking which character will work. One of those boys, sir, one selfie, sir, please, sir, one selfie, sir, please.
Thank you so much, Danish. I think I've had so much fun in this
Thank
conversation.
You. Thank you.